What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell Whispers from the Stars. I am, of course, your GM, your DM for the night, Jumbo Thick, joined by almost the full cast and crew. We'll see how this goes. Let's start off with, there he is. He's back. Old Dan Decker.
Hello, everyone. It is Dan Decker playing the one and only Moog the Merciful Broadjaw, Giant's Bane. Godslayer, Feller of the Conwich Horror. He's a furry gentleman, 8 feet tall, 10-foot reach, crossbow expert, currently involved in not only the horror of that which is trying to take over his hometown, but also the political intrigue that goes with that.
Indeed, there is some political intrigue. And how about we slide on over to Doobie209?
Hello, I play Tristan Burrell, and I'm trying my best.
Trying your best. Okay.
That's all I got. I'm trying my best.
That's what we'll go with. Well, how about we, since the order's all jacked up now, how about we go to Jumbo Smooth?
Hello, everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I play Rogar, Son of Amu. He is a 7'5", 400-pound Dragonborn, barbarian. He's got a weapon called the Deep Cleaver, a javelin of lightning, amulet of the drunkard. You know, he's got magic items. He's excited to hopefully try to save Zoom.
Hopefully try to save Zoom.
I mean, to try to save. I don't want to. I like to put manage expectations. You don't try, but we'll see how it goes.
Indeed, we will. Indeed, we will. And then last but not least, Andrea.
Yay. Zune, once again in trouble. Drow Bard. Really hoping that Rogar can save me. All right.
Yeah. But that's who you need on your side. Good old Rogar. So, last we left off, the crew has found themselves within the Shrieking Forest, the infamous woods on the right next to the Moog's hometown of Brunwood. You entered into said forest in hopes of, two things. In hopes of either confronting or finding a way to cure the Red Death plague that has been spilling out of these woods for generations, and also possibly finding a ritual book that would aid the priestesses in Boel in relieving Moog of his affliction that he has so possessed for a while. In so doing, as you were lost in the woods, you've come across many horrible things. You've lost people, a beloved goblin trapper that was forced out here in the, servitude, and then ended up eaten alive while you guys just stopped and smelled the roses.
He was serving the glory of the Empire.
Sure he was.
It was a noble sacrifice to his Lord Broadjaw.
Lord Broadjaw,
yeah,
indeed.
Don't cheapen it.
Yeah, don't cheapen it. Exactly. You came across several other denizens, but eventually you stumbled into the Forgotten Grove, a place of light amidst this darkness and fog, where Shaman Ono, the last tree tender, had an interesting accord struck with the party. In particular, Moog, the shaman, offered to rid you of your affliction herself, should you bring her more able-bodied individuals to take their place, as she is quite aged and on her way out, looking for someone to keep up the good work at the small shrine of Belus. And she kind of detailed a few other things about that. In addition to that, Zune got to hear a story about her infamous lute, the lover's lute. There was a bit of a parable told about that. Maybe I'll read you the actual parable I wrote someday. We'll see. In addition to that, all of you were given a map. Well, not necessarily a map. You were shown a map by the shaman of what the initial woods look like now, and you were also given details on the long-lost civilization of the Feraven, obviously elves of some kind, and of Karaxen. I can't do it right now with my voice all strung up like it is. The dragon, the infamous dragon that had come to blows with the elves, and in so doing was tethered, at least his spirit was, in his mortal coil to the very site that he had disturbed. You did discover that it appeared to be a crossing for the Shadowfell that was also revealed. But regardless of all of that, in addition, one of the Ghost Walkers, who you found out have deep ties to Shaman Ono and the Tree Tenders, was instructed to give you guys a guide through the forest to whatever destinations you so chose. Your first stop that you decided on was to get a sample from the Crimson Seedbed, the root of all of the Red Death affliction that has been springing up throughout the forest and out. With Shaman Ono and telling you that she may be able to draw up a cure of her own should you find a pure sample to bring back. You were flung through a great... since the map is so small, it's hard for you to get the scope. You moved a considerable distance because the Shrieking Forest is massive. It would have taken you days to cross it, as Shaman Ono literally opened up a portal within a tree. You guys instantly crossed clear across the forest in but an instant with your lovely captain of the Ghost Walkers in tow, Kaldar Mindahar. That's his name. Nope, don't say it.
Calgon Mansave, yeah.
Don't you say it. Damn it, Moog. Regardless, though, he offered, in addition to this, he said that he bartered with Shaman Ono that if he was going to guide you, that he would need your help for a quick little stop off, a quick little, you need a little extra muscle to deal with something. As there's been I'll
do anything for calamari minestrone, man.
Oh my God. There's been a recent rash of not necessarily undead, but intruders of some kind of foul, shadowy dealings, much more organized, and obviously not naturally from the forest itself, and have been a thorn in the Ghost Walker's side, so much so that they feared that they might be trying to tamper with the actual bindings of Galrix, the dragon, and who knows what could happen should he be set loose or destroyed entirely. Regardless, though, you guys were led to the camp of Prexius Shadowborn, whom was revealed to be some kind of spellcaster, long dead. Everyone in the camp appeared to be dead and afflicted. You infiltrated the camp as the Ghost Walkers played a part as a distraction, drawing most of the vast majority of the camp away while you guys infiltrated to assassinate Prexius. You were split into team backdoor and team full frontal, and the barbarians headed through the main entrance while the rest of the crew headed through the rear. There were several attempts to cut through the enchanted cloth that the tent was made out of. Regardless, though, after all this, you guys had entered in. There were numerous amounts of undead present. Prexius was alerted to your infiltration, so you did not end up getting your surprise round. However, you did slay Prexius within a round and a half, I believe, as well as 2 shadow demons and a number of other horrors that were probably on their way. But His captains, Brexius's captains, the two more lesser acolytes of whatever entity they're serving, have stumbled through the front of the tent and were trying to aid their master before his death. And in addition to that, there was one more tent far off, much larger, where a thin hand had crept out, and a very large, tall, humanoid figure with green skin, stretched arms and legs, very kind of wispy, with a torso that had like an open cavity where the ribs kind of made like almost like a cage, and an over bulbous head with no ears, slits for a nose, a too wide grin, and black eyes, had quickly charged across, well, and not just quickly, but almost silently moved across the battlefield and ripped into Zune in a fit of savagery, instantly felling him, and then grabbing his limp body and shoving it into the chest cavity as a soul prison was encrusted and digs down deep into him. And who knows what's going to happen with that.
You could say Zune's chances look slender.
His name is the Thin Man. Thin Man, Dan. Do we want to keep this up? Want to keep this up, Dan? Okay.
You know I.
As we are literally in the middle of combat, we had stopped after just a couple rounds, and we're going to be picking up in the middle of combat. So, to set the current stage, at the back of the tent, we have the imprisoned Zune stuck inside of the Thin Man currently. Tristan Varel had just slowed the Thin Man. Let me check on the Shadow Demons. I think one of them's alive. Maybe not, though. One of them is hanging on by a thread. So there's one demon next to Rogar and Velree, who were in the center where they had assaulted Brexius at his kind of like war table. There are two additional, the captains further back at the entrance of the tent that Rogar and Velree had come through. Moog and Trist are in between the center of the encampment and the Thin Man, probably within about 20 feet of each. In addition, Lawlak, the faithful servant of Moog, had recently charged in and had sliced into the Thin Man's leg before his shock kind of sets in, as he was the most terrified one of everyone here.
So, but I want to be clear, Team Backdoor is in between where we are in the action, ready to double penetrate perhaps the Slender Man.
We're picking up at the top of the round. I'm done talking to this tomfoolery. I'm done with it. So, top of the round. Top of the round is actually going to be the Shadow Demon.
Damn it.
I've got to get someone else's stats up as well because I'm running her now. All right, I've got Velree up. I've got Rogar. Okay. So, the demon is going to make 2 swipes. Rogar, were you the last one to hit it? Or was Velree the last one to hit it?
I don't remember quite honestly who hit it last. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I thought
It
was
looks
dead,
like in the
I guess
roll
it might
log,
not
it
be.
looks like Rogar made the last attack in the roll log.
Yeah. We're going to go with Rogar. That's what I just rolled for anyway. So, Rogar, it's going to make 2 attacks against you.
All right.
Excuse me. It's going to make 1 attack against you. With a natural 1. But it gets advantage.
Oh.
Unfortunately. So that's going to be a 17 to hit, Rogar?
It's miss.
Miss. So the creature lashes out. It's kind of like, there is substance to it, but it is mostly just wreathed in shadow. It's got this kind of demonic purple face that is very, very much visible the entire time. But that's all it can do. That's going to bring me to our lovable bard, Zune. Zune, you have to make me a death save at disadvantage because you're in the soul cage.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this from my phone. I'm not used to it. So, roll, please.
Just roll a d20, just straight up.
What I'm trying to do. I'm failing. Mother of God. All right, hang on.
Do I need to pull up your sheet? I can do it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, actually, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I can do that. You just let me know what you want to do, and then we'll do it.
I would like to succeed at the saving throw.
You would like to succeed?
Make that happen.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, let me pull you up. Boom, got you up. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. I'm gonna roll a d20. We'll roll 2 of them, and we'll take the lower. That's a natural 1.
I'm gonna use my lucky point, my last lucky point, and let's redo that.
All right.
Unacceptable.
Let's roll 1 more. Take the lowest number. It's a 3.
Oof. I'll take that over a 1.
It's 1. So we got 1 failure. Gotcha. Let me mark off that luck for you too. You know, I just want to make sure.
I just did it. No.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay.
Please don't mark off another.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, that's going to be it for Zoom's turn. It is now the Thin Man's turn. Who looks towards all of you in the tent. He kind of takes a few steps in. He kind of hunches down to fit through the hole, and then stands up to his full, almost 12 feet tall height. So he stands up into the tent. You killed my servant. I will feast on your souls. And for his action, he is going to soul rend. I need everyone in a 20-foot radius, which is going to be Moog and Trist.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell.
Okay.
This is not a spell. And Lawlak will have to make a save as well. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. Oops.
All right, Mo got a 13.
I have failed.
First got a 6. I will remind you, Dan, you have a trait that you love to use all the time. That when you fail a saving throw, you can say, "Hey, I want to use this trait," and I can roll it again.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I don't know what it might
I'm
be
guessing
called.
that wasn't high enough to pass.
It's indomitable. If you want to roll again, you can, Dan, or you can just let it ride. Okay, that's a natural 1.
Fuck.
That's
Yep. That's worse.
Let me pull a card for you.
Does he have to use the new roll?
Yeah, I do.
It does.
He does that spirit, yeah.
After all this time,
it does stay.
Finally get to use Inconsiderate, and here we are.
Little bait and switch.
Damn
so
flammable.
it doesn't.
Oh boy.
It's not going to matter. We only pull the cards for attack rolls, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But
Stupid incarcerated.
Those are both fails. I don't even think I need a roll for Lawlak because even if he passes, I don't think it's going to matter.
What do you mean, bro? You gonna do damage?
You guys take 39 points of necrotic damage.
Poor Lawlak.
Does Lawlak survive? If he passed?
Nope. Even if he passes, he can't survive.
Oof, that's hefty.
So
sweet prince.
I don't.
As these inky tendrils begin to leak out, and you watch as this bizarre black light emanates from the Thin Man for just a moment, and everything is blotted out. Both Moog, Trist, and Lawlak are like singing like a flash, and as it recedes, they are singed from head to toe, and there is necrotic burns across their body. and it looks like Lawlak is a heap of just armor and weapons on the floor, and there's nothing left. I rolled safe for him anyway, and he didn't.
Mo, being a bannerman is hazardous. Like, Jesus.
And
I didn't beat my concentration check. I failed.
Poor low rider didn't make it.
So unfortunately, the Thin Man is no longer slowed now as he breaks free. Yes. All right. It's going to be Velree's turn at this point. Velree, what is Velree going to do? I mean, Velree would probably try to charge the Thin Man.
She probably would.
She's going to throw herself at the Thin Man.
She'd probably do
the
that
mercy of the court.
leap.
Yeah. She's already raging. She jumps, and she's going to take 4 strikes at the Thin Man. Let me go ahead and roll these. A good thing it's at advantage. She's going reckless. 24 will hit.
She has a +2 to hit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. A 28's definitely going to hit. Uh, 18. Let me make sure. I think it still hits. Yeah, 18 hits. And a 24, 26. So all 4 attacks hit for. So what is her addition right now? Do you remember?
+5.
+5.
So
that's 13. I got to do all this addition. 13. Boom. 16. God, she's always hits so hard.
Gosh.
Another 13. And the last blow. 12. Additional 12 points of slashing damage as he starts ripping into the Thin Man. It kind of takes a step back.
She also has the ability to add on extra 2d10 if they fail a saving throw. She might want to do that every once in a while, you know?
What are you talking about?
It's in her features and traits. I forget what it's called. It's her 10th level ability, I believe. It's like infectious.
Infectious fury.
Yes.
Well, you know, if somebody was here to actually do it, maybe it would happen.
Hey.
A wisdom saving throw. Let's see here.
That's why you got me, you know?
He will fail, and she will attempt to hit him. What kind of damage is it, though?
It's psychic, I believe.
Psychic damage. 2d12 psychic damage? Okay. An additional 16 points of psychic damage. Okay. That's going to be it for Velree.
And speed reduced by 5. Just saying, you know, she got a lot of stuff.
All right. That'll be it for Velree's turn. It is now Tristan Varel. It is your turn.
So, turning around away from the Thin Man, you named off some people that were still alive.
There are the two lesser acolytes of Prexius that are at the entrance to the tent.
Okay. It was just those two.
That's it.
Okay. How far away would that be?
Probably you're probably
Yeah.
looking at somewhere around 60 feet or so.
Okay. I will shift some out of the way of Rogar's view so I don't damage any of my party members. I'll pull out my watch. I'll start to spin up some magic, and the room starts to get cold, and some ice starts to form, and I'm going to cast Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold.
At those dudes at the front door.
Okay. What is the save?
Con of 18.
Con save? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
actually, con of 19. It's
A
19.
con save? My God.
Con save. 19.
This is going to be so bad.
I'm going to hopefully kill him in one shot.
That's a fail for that one. Go ahead and start rolling damage. That's a fail. They're both fails.
31 cold damage.
31 points of cold damage come rocketing in. Both of them are hit, and you watch as are these shards of ice, or is this like a full-on just like lance of ice? It's it's for flavor.
It's a full-on. I like shards of ice. We'll do shards
Okay.
of ice.
Okay, like this. It's almost like a little rift in time opens up, almost like a sleet storm, and these like razor sharp, large hunks of ice start shooting through, and just starts ripping into the sides of the tent, and everything towards that end. There's a massive gaping hole where this giant cone came through, and as it subsides after just a second, you watch as both of the individuals are covered in just their clothes torn and shredded. They are still standing.
Oh shit!
They look very hurt though.
That is my turn. I will move out of the way of any attacks from the thin man.
You're like, oh. You begin to move. Okay,
Yeah, that's my turn.
that's your turn. At the end of Triss' turn, you watch as one of the skeletal wights that you guys had seen coming on their way in makes it to the entrance of the tent next to the two individuals you just injured. And there are what appears to be 4 zombies in tow. But that's all they can do to get to the entrance. That is going to bring me to Moog. It is your turn, Moog.
All right, so we have Thinny McThin Man and his one acolyte left. Is that right?
There are 2 of them still standing,
Two
and then
acolytes.
there's a wight and several zombies at the entrance of the tent.
I'm
Lawlak is
outside
dead.
the tent, though. Still correct.
You are inside the tent.
Inside the tent.
Yes.
But I want to go save Zoom. So
Zune is within about 20 feet of you, attached to the
Oh.
thin man.
right, so I'm going to take aim at the thin man
Okay.
with my crossbow,
All right.
using sharpshooter,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack his big dumb face
Give me some attack rolls.
or his thin dumb face. I like that. A 23 will hit.
23 hits.
Nice. That's going to be 22 points of piercing damage to Thin Man.
All right.
24.
24 points of piercing damage to
Yeah.
Thin Man.
Reduced to 12 because he's resistant.
Okay. Good to know. And so what I'm going to do this time, he doesn't carry any weapons, does he?
No.
Okay. Let's see. But all right. I bet he's pretty good at that, though. But this time I'm going to call sharpshooter, and I am going to go ahead and add a superiority dice to that roll
Sure.
and make sure we get that, because that's only going to be like, well, it's probably not even going to matter, but I'm going to do it anyway. Come on, big baby jam. Okay, so 5 to 12, 17 hit.
Hold on now. I don't think that's 17, man. 12 minus 5.
Plus 8.
Plus 8.
12. Well, hold on.
So I subtracted 5 from 8, gives me 3. So you're right. It's 15 to hit. Sorry,
15.
17.
But plus 2 from attack from Rogar's bonus buff. So it's 7.
So it's a 17. Okay.
Yeah.
17 hits.
Okay, great. I'm also going to use the superiority die for goading attack because nothing says I can't.
Okay.
Let me get you your damage. All right, so that
How many times do you have to do goading? Because didn't you do it last session?
I get it. I can use it anytime I have a superiority die.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. What was the total damage?
It's going to be, the total damage is going to be 21 halved. So
okay.
10.
All right, so 10 points.
But let me add I got to add the superiority for the goading attack damage.
Add that real fast.
So another 2. But then make a wisdom 15.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 12, so he fails.
Good. He's scared of me.
Goading attack is not scared. It means he has
to
only attack you.
Sorry. I was reading menacing attack while thinking goading attack.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Anyway, that's where we're at.
You were about to be in a rude awakening when he cannot be frightened. All right.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna be it for Moog. That will bring me down to Rogar. It is your turn.
Okay. That Shadow Demon's dead, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well, actually, did you strike it?
I don't remember. I know it struck me.
No,
you didn't mention it.
It's still there.
Yep. Okay.
I forgot about that. It's still there.
Okay.
It has a sliver of hit points.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Bonus action first. Cold breath. He has to make a dex save.
On which one?
The Shadow Demon. He's right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Dex save.
Make a dex save. Yes. He has to beat a 17.
He's got a very good save. That's a 20.
Okay. Well, then he'll take
half
of this, unless he got resistance. Not much. 3 points of damage. So 1 point.
Damn. He's still up. He's still up.
All right. It's okay. I am going to. I'm gonna chop it with my cleaver.
Okay.
Chop it with my cleaver.
And actually, I just reread its stats, and unfortunately, it doesn't even take 1 point. It's immune to cold damage.
It's immune to cold damage.
Sorry.
All right. Let's see here. Well, that's probably good. I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Recklessly. Just normal. Oh shit! Natural 20.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Dead.
He has 3 hit points. So.
Damn. Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay.
No. I'll pull a card if you want, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Nah. Maybe it could be something.
Yeah, just for flavor.
Okay.
Hold the card for flavor. Let's see what it has.
Just
don't have to do damage or anything.
Just it's slash shoulder, maximum damage. That
Okay.
And you roll the damage dice again, but he has 3 hit points.
He's doubled it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you easily slash through the demon.
Okay. The tent entrance is how far away from me? Is it 60 feet?
You're in the center.
Mm-hmm. I dashed.
It was a 60-foot radius of this, so it would be 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So it's 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm. 30, 40 feet, something like that.
Okay. I am going to... The Slender Man doesn't look...
Thin Man, god damn it.
I thought it was...
name is Thin Man.
I thought.
No, that would be, Dan being an asshole. Is the
Okay.
Thin Man.
Well, the Thin Man. I can't tell his condition. He looks like he did before.
He doesn't. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's an undead
Yeah.
thing.
I thought so. Okay. I'm going towards. How far are they away from Trist?
Pretty good distance. Trist is between you and the Thin Man.
Fuck. I wish I didn't have to make a melee attack. I'm going to go towards the Thin Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You turn on your heel and you charge the Thin Man.
Yeah.
He waits you with open arms. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. Great weapon master.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Natural 20.
Oh, man.
Ooh, hot damn.
Natural
I was
20?
nervous. I was nervous. Yes,
Oh,
natural
shit.
20. Natural 20.
This is
Um,
it's called Sweep the Leg.
Yeah. I like that.
Max damage. So whatever your max is.
Okay.
And it has to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Make a
So-
dex
Let's go, Johnny.
23 points of damage.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, damn. He's got to make a dex save. That's a fail. The Thin Man goes down as you slice into him.
Nope.
And he just crumples down to the ground. Zune's still trapped inside of his chest cavity.
Put him in a body bag, you know?
All right, is that going to be it, Rogar?
Oh yeah, it is, bro.
Okay. It is now the lesser acolytes. The Deathlocks are going to. Let's see here. What can they do? They can both do that. So one of them is going to cast Eldritch Blast towards Rogar, because Rogar just sliced into their unbeknownst master here. We will have advantage. That's going to be 23 to hit and a 10, which misses. So one hit, not going to be a whole lot. Oh, no, it's max damage. 10 points of force damage, Rogar.
All right.
As two lances of this kind of necrotic eldritch energy hit you in the back. It is thematically necrotic. It is actually force damage. But you take a bolt in the back. The other one is going to begin to cast a spell, and a small gateway begins to open up underneath everyone's feet by the Thin Man, as a spell similar to what you guys have experienced before. Inky tendrils begin to pull themselves out of the ground.
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Oh god. Oh
It stops.
shit. I want to do it at 4th level.
Okay. 4th level. You can mark off 4th level slot and you counterspell.
Yeah.
As it was about to encompass everyone in a very bad thing.
I gotta held my reaction.
All right. That is going to be it. And both of them kind of unstick their feet from the ground where they were iced over and begin to kind of move out of view. It looks like they're fleeing. All right. At this point, the white is going to charge in. He can't make the distance, so he's going to instead take 2 attacks with his longbow. And he'll make them towards Velree, just because she's up there as well. So the first attack is a 18 to hit. That will hit. And the second one is a 21. So both hits for... She's going to take 14 points of piercing damage, reduced to 7. So a scratch, basically, and it kind of like begins to direct the zombies forward. The zombies, there are 4 of them, shamble as far as they can, which is not very far. They close about 40 feet, so they are getting close to Moog and Trist. Everyone else is too far ahead, and they can't do anything. All right, that is going to be it for that, which brings me to the top of the round. Zune, you're still in the soul cage. Give me another death saving throw at disadvantage. I'll make it for you.
Unnecessary. I finally learned how to do it.
Oh, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
finally. And watch me be a liar. Everyone, there we go. Roll to everyone. Roll. Okay, I lied. Please do it for me.
It's fine.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's fine. All right.
I do it.
Let's do 2 of these because it is at disadvantage. It's going to be a 7.
Okay.
It's going to be a second fail. So Zune has 2 failed death saves currently. All right. It's okay. It's okay. It is now the Thin Man's turn. And the Thin Man is going to let's see, what's he gonna do? He's free of all of that.
Except his disadvantage on everyone but me.
Everyone but you, that's true.
Also got to stand up.
Yeah,
He's also got to stand up.
if he's going to stand up.
Mhm.
The Thin Man will, in fact, he will stand.
Mhm.
And he will, let's see here. You're not within 10 feet, are you? Nope, you wouldn't be within 10 feet. So he will make 2 attacks. One towards Rogar, one towards Velree. Just a straight roll because he has advantage and then he has disadvantage. So the one towards Rogar is going to be a 28. And the one towards Velree is going to be a 25. So I'm going to say they both hit. Rogar, you are going to take...
So what were? Oh, that you said it was a straight roll and everything. I was like,
Yeah.
what were these rolls you didn't get?
Yeah. That's going to be... So 10 points of slashing damage that you can have to 5. And then you're going to take... 27 points of necrotic damage. In addition to that, Velree is going to take. So she'll take also 5 points of slashing damage, and she's going to take. Ooh, a lot lower for her. Only 20 points of necrotic damage. And then as he calls out, he will also use his... Let me see if he can roll for it. Yep. He's going to use his Imprisoned Soul feature on Zune. That since he's held her captive for 2 turns. And he is going to suck away 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 of Zune's hit dice. You can so if you can mark them off Zune, you have lost 6 hit dice, and he's going to recover those hit points himself.
I'm so far in the negatives. I mean, I think that I just
No,
lost
your
another-
hit
No,
dice.
your hit
Just
dice.
Oh.
Not your points. Your hit dice.
Yes,
So you can recover half of those back at the next long rest.
yes. So
It's a dinger, man.
half of your dice are gone now. I will cover that. We'll cover that when the time comes. Regardless, though, I think bars are D8s. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. All right. So he is going to recover 37 points of health. All right. And by the way, if Zune hits 0 hit dice while imprisoned, he will die. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to bring me to Velree. The thin man's kind of looking down. You should have listened. We could have had a deal. And Velree's going to make attacks because that's what she does. Let's see here. She's going to make 4 attacks. First one's going to be a 26, 28, a 22, 24. God, is this shit? I have to roll so many of these. That would be a 19. That still hits, barely hits. And a 30. So yeah, they all hit. All right, first one's going to be 13 points of slashing damage. All right, second one is going to be 12 points of slashing damage. My God. All right, third one, another 13 points. And last but not least, 15 points of slashing damage as Velree just starts ripping into this creature as she's savagely tearing it apart as fast as she can. The thin man kind of drops to a knee. I cannot be slain. I will come back for you all. That's the end of Velree's turn. Trist, it is your turn.
How many people were stacked up at the front door? There's some zombies.
So
maybe a white.
The white and the zombies are inside the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Still, the two other the deathlocks are disappeared from view. Looks like they're fleeing.
So a white and 2 zombies.
A white and 4 zombies.
4 zombies. We are going to cast a 3rd level lightning bolt at that front door.
Okay.
Try and get all of them if I can.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
A d6. A 4.
Okay, so you're able to get 5 of them. So yeah, that's all of them.
They need to make a dex save.
Dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and roll your damage, and we'll see how this goes. The white passes barely. He gets a 19 right on the money. I don't think the zombies can pass. They can't. It's impossible. They have a -2 to their dex save, so I'm not going to even roll them. They all fail.
Yes.
How much damage is that?
The zombies will take 24, and then the white takes 12.
Christ. The white is going to take 12 points. All right, and let me make sure. I don't think they can even. I don't even think they're undead fortitude. Nope, they can't. They can't beat it because it's too much damage. Trist fries all of the zombies in a single swoop. The white manages to. We'll say the white probably uses one of them as like a meat shield, and manages to not take a full blast. But he's singed. Was that gonna be it, Trist?
I've made the transition from a backdoor man to a front door man. I'm going to take my potion of superior healing as my bonus action.
You should do so. Go ahead and take that.
That will be my turn.
And you're going to need it because the white now pushes the corpse of the zombie off of him, and he's going to charge at you.
Oh god!
And he's going to make 2 attacks. One with his lone sword. That is going to be a 21 to hit Trist.
Well, let me get my hit points back.
What does it hit?
I had to do the math here because I haven't used my reaction yet.
Okay.
And I have mage armor on still.
Mm-hmm.
So it is 14. What is it, 21?
21 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, it hits. My AC is a 19 right now.
Okay. You mean, did you cast shield?
Well, if I shield it, it's a 19.
Okay, yeah. So 9 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to try to reach out with one of his his like empty unclawed hands. That is going to be
Touch me.
It's a 16 to hit, Trist.
Oh, we're gonna shield that one.
Okay. You quickly spark up an arcane shield as the claw reaches out, and you watch as it gets within inches of touching you. There's almost like a necrotic energy kind of brimming out of the skeletal hand. Who knows what it might have done to you should it have touched you?
Is he like naked, or is he wearing armor or anything?
No, he's wearing armor. Like it looks like wearing like what kind of armor would this be? Almost like kind of like a leather's armor, like studded leather a little bit, and heavily like armed and obviously skilled, despite being undead.
Yes.
That's going to be it for the White's turn, which is going to bring me to Moog Broadjaw.
As it does.
Zune is still trapped within
the
Thin Man.
Yeah.
And
what
then
we're gonna do is
there's a White behind
I'm gonna make
you.
my way. I'm gonna wake my way. I'm gonna make my way towards Thin Man.
Okay.
Is he still prone?
No, he's standing. He stood
standing.
back up. Mm-hmm.
I'm about 20 feet still.
Oh yeah, you can cover the
That's-
distance though.
I can cover the distance, just barely.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to do is, well, since I need to get over there, what I'd like to do is attempt to free Zune from the cage.
Okay.
Or would there be, aside from freeing him, would there be any other way to render aid while they're trapped, while he's trapped?
Is my face
Like, do I have to free them first?
The nature of what is happening to Zune,
You need to get them out first.
you either have to get Zune free, or you need to kill the Thin Man. Those are your options.
Well, I don't think that 2 shots from my crossbow are going to kill him. I think I have a better chance. of
You never know.
Trying to, well, I have more faith in trying to get Zune out at least and render aid than I would to just wait and see if we fail some more death saves. So, whatever, like grapple or
Okay.
strength check or something.
Go ahead
you want for me to try
and give me this will be an opposed strength check. So you make one,
Okay.
and then the Thin Man's
just a
going to make
standard
one.
strength roll.
Yep, just a strength check. Let me pull up his stats. He's very strong. He's very
I'm
strong.
not very strong. I'm not very strong. I need you to have a bad roll.
I rolled a natural 20.
I need you to roll that again
sorry.
with my Indomitable.
It's
I'm also going to use one of Zune's lucky points, and Trist is going to turn back.
You
time.
reach up.
Nobody was supposed to roll any crits when I used my reaction.
Trist already
It's
used
not
his
fair.
he just used his reaction.
Not fair.
You grab what you reach
Son of a
past.
bitch.
You reach past Rogar and
Ah.
and Velree, and grab a hold of Zune and pull, and you watch as his body begins to pull free. And the ribs are breaking, and then they tighten, and he pulls him back in before you can rip him completely free.
Can I like even giving Zune a like popping a bonus action thing in her face wouldn't give him enough to like survive another death save or something?
You don't. You
Bonus action. Gonna
No.
pop a healing potion in Zune's face.
Unfortunately, Moog, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Like, you're not gonna let me do that, or I
Yeah.
did it and it didn't do anything.
Which one would you prefer?
If you're gonna tell me it won't work, I'm not gonna waste a healing potion.
It's not gonna work, Moog.
Okay then. All right. Well, I tried, damn it. At least now I'm in super close range for my own needs.
All right. You're within 10. You're within 10 feet, Moog. You have a 10-foot
Yeah.
reach, so
I do
you don't
have a
have to
10-foot
be
reach.
in. Do you want to be in direct melee?
No.
Okay.
Not unless I don't have to.
No, you don't have to be. That will bring me to Rogar. It is your turn.
You said he's down on me.
He looked pretty hurt. Yeah. Then you watched as Moog tried to pull Zune free, and he was able to cling on somehow.
Yeah. And he looks obviously really strong, right?
He's 12 feet tall, but now his His body is thin and gangly looking. It's deceptively freakish. But you felt when he ripped into you, Rogar, that he is strong.
He's
He has
strong.
an unnatural strength, similar to Velree. Velree's thin and slight, but freakishly strong.
Unnaturally strong. Yeah. I will attack.
All right. Go ahead and make me some attack rolls then.
All right. I am going to great weapon master.
Gotcha. Go big.
That would be 20.
20 hits.
Cool. All right. That will be 24 points of damage. Oh, sorry. 27 points of damage.
Okay. You better roll your next attack, Rogar.
He still looks. I mean, does he look any more closer to death's door now?
Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Does he look like he's on the edge?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you either way. You need to
try.
Do it.
I'm nervous. All right,
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Take the sure thing. Don't great weapon master.
I'm not going to. I'm going to regular attack.
Okay.
Oops, that was just one roll. Sorry.
Okay, good.
It better be.
God.
It's the same.
God.
It's the same. 14.
14 misses.
All
You
right.
take the second attack and you blew it.
I blew it. Even though
Zoom's
it's
dead
shooting.
because of
He
you.
the thin man
Oh.
catches your blade in one hand.
Oh.
He pushes it away. You're inches from
Oh,
taking his
no.
head off.
As he grabs my hand, I look up at him and I give him a blast of cold breath. to his
Cold
face.
breath? Okay,
Yeah.
dex save, right?
Yeah, he's pretty dexterous, I think.
He fails.
Is he immune to cold damage, you bastard?
He's not immune. He's resistant. You better roll high.
11 high-ish.
How would you like to do this, Rogar?
As he grabs the sword in his hand,
Oh, Jesus.
I grab his other arm and yank him down, pull him down right to my face, and I just open up and unleash my breath right across his face.
You do. It's like, and then his head just begins to like crystallize. Shards of
And
ice
then
explode outwards.
Yeah, and then I just bring his head down across my knee and shatter it. And
Oh, Jesus.
I'll flip him down and
Explodes outwards. His body
Yeah.
collapses. Zune is still imprisoned in the corpse. But it
I
looks
don't
like
think I can do anything else. My turn. I think I did all my attacks and bonus actions and stuff. So
It looks like
unfortunately, I can't.
the thin man has met his end. Okay.
Yay.
That brings
That's saving
me.
throw.
That's it. That's it. That brings me to
That's it for now.
the death locks that you guys can't see what's going on. Let me see. Awesome. Okay. It's good for them, not good for other people. All right. That'll bring me to the top of the round then. Zune, I need you to make a death saving throw regular, not disadvantage anymore.
Ah, yay! And I finally, actually for real, figured out how to do my stuff. So
Okay.
sorry, I just saw the chat. Because I'm learning how to do it on my phone. All right, let's pull this up. I'm gonna make this take more time than it needed to, just because I want to do.
Go ahead.
Ah. Almost got a natural one.
Pass.
Oh shit!
It's a pass. It's a pass. An 18.
I'm terrified. Okay.
It's a pass. So Zune's still on the precipice for now. It's going to be Velree's turn.
Get me out, Velree.
Velree's going to give you one of her regular potions of healing. Boom. I'm going to subtract it. And you're going to gain 5 hit points, Zune. as Velree reaches down and then just like rips you out of the carcass and then feeds and then just kind of crushes one of her health potions near your face, and you are resurrected. You do have 1 point of exhaustion.
It's fine.
But and that's going to be it for Velree's turn. That's all she can do. Tristan Varel, it is your turn. There's still a white assailing you.
I'm going to. So his claw attack wasn't his like main thing, right? He had a weapon.
He has a long sword, yes, and he had a bow as well.
I am going to use. I'm just going to move away from him. I'm going to provoke the opportunity attack.
Okay.
I'm going to step away.
All right. He's going to try to reach out and touch you with his claw for a 19.
I think that's a glancing blow. If I shield it, it's a glancing blow. Yeah.
Do you want to shield it?
Yeah.
You can't shield it. Still technically hits.
Yes.
You're going to take. Oh, it rolled really low. Would have been 4 points of necrotic damage reduced to 2. However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see. 21.
You pass. No problem. You feel an unnatural like force try to suck out like your life energy, and you're able to resist.
It's not going to suck me off. I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement.
All right.
Then I'm going to turn around and cast a flaming chromatic orb at him.
Chromatic orb. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
At second level, that is a 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be 17 fire damage.
17 points of fire damage as you turn around and lance him across it. Kind of singes, it kind of hits him center mass. He kind of takes a few steps back. He's still up, but he doesn't look good.
No, he doesn't. That will be my turn.
All right, it is now the white's turn, and it's intelligent enough to know that it doesn't want to be here anymore. So it's going to turn on its heel and it's going to run out of the tent. So it is trying to flee. It dashes as far as it can.
Attack of opportunity?
There's no one next to it anymore.
Warcaster.
No,
I ran away.
He ran off.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn it.
I know.
Oh, well. I'm alive. I'm okay. This is fine.
However, it is Moog Broadjaw's turn.
Ooh.
And
As we all know, you
it's-
might not run from me.
He's within eyesight of Moog. So
That's all you need to be to die.
yeah.
I just have, if I check with Rogar, I believe I have like an infinity number of bolts. So taking a couple of pot shots at some asshole running away, probably not going to cost me too much.
Sure.
I think I would like to do that.
ahead.
And as a sharpshooter,
Go ahead.
of course.
Mhm.
So would a 17 hit
That does
the
it.
runaway target?
Mhm.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and blop one of those in there. Oh, very, very good damage. 21 points of damage from that shot.
23, I believe.
Right? Yeah.
However,
So here we go.
however, it is halved.
Yeah.
He is resistant.
Okay. There's no follow-up, however. How would you like to do this yet? Okay.
Not yet.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take sharpshooter shot number 2.
Okay.
If it'll roll. Come on. Roll, dang it. Clear that. Come on. Here we go. Here we are. Okay, so that is a 23, 18 hits.
18 hits.
For not as much as 17 halved, 8 points, I guess.
That's enough, Moog. It's enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. If I get to, can I describe this as I
Sure,
would
sure.
like to?
Do ahead.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
as a baby's arm would be
God.
pretty big, right? And
Mhm.
this guy's probably some sort of. I would just like that second bolt to just go right behind his back, right between, in the C4 C5 area
Mhm.
here, and then his head just goes
Okay.
falling. Well, I guess his body would go falling forward and his head would go falling back, but
Sure.
It's ragdolled.
It's running,
Yeah.
and then suddenly 2 bolts, and then the head just pops off, explodes off, bone shards everywhere, as the carcass just kind of like falls to the ground and lies still. You guys do hear the sounds of fighting outside still, but for all intents and purposes, initial combat is over for now. Almost, because one of a figure comes dashing through the front of the tent. Tall, well, not somewhat tall, hooded with 2 glowing weapons, and it is the captain. He comes rushing in. His cloak is pulled back, and for the first time, you actually see not only like his very pale, tattooed skin, but also his hair is like a shock white hair, and it's pulled back into a long ponytail down his back somewhere. He's bleeding from several wounds, but he rushes in. Is it over already? And then he looks, and he sees something, and he raises one of his blades and points. What is that? And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Lightning bolt.